All right, everybody. I know it's been a long time. I've actually made this video a couple of times and it always gets screwed up. Not sure how long ago or when was the last time, what was going on that I recorded a video solely for YouTube. A lot has happened. Let me clean the screen or that lens. A lot has happened in the last year. Craziness. I have been meaning to get back onto YouTube, but most of everything I'm doing is on Facebook right now with my videos. Just an afterthought to try to get it on YouTube first. But anyway, tomorrow a year ago, so this is November 8th, a year ago, I had quadruple bypass surgery. Pretty dramatic, life-changing. They did quadruple, which is four bypasses on me. And I built the shop. Finally, built the shop. I don't know if y'all have seen it, not seen it, but it is a 40 by 70. And we got a little bit of everything in here. I got 2 customer boats in here right now. Well, that's a salvage boat. That's a customer's boat. I've got a little mold here. Then I got a mold that I made for Cypress Gardens. I have got a 29 Ocean Pro back there. I still have the 29-foot Aquasport. I did tighten the Bertram up and I got rid of it. I have a 32-foot Loris sports fisher back there and a 30-foot Sisu. And then I got like 4 or 5 salvage boats back there. I am supposed to be picking up a 31 Bertram probably next week to start on an in-depth restoration on it. It'll be my first restoration in the shop. I did build one boat for Cypress Gardens out in mold this year, but most of the year was in recovery from being split open, having my chest broke, and adjusting to the new life. I did go back to work for the transportation company I was working for, but while I was out having surgery, they basically hired somebody to replace me. I came back, everything was fine, I didn't have to leave, but was no reason for me to stay. So I'm gonna say February, March last year, I went 100% full-time on my own. Ramped up eBay. As y'all can see here, I've got power heads, marine clutches, lower units, 454s up there. I have got a couple of 6-cylinder Volvos on the shelf. I got one Caterpillar on the shelf. I got one over there that I'm working on. I have got 5 5.9 Cummins and a 3208 that I've yet to get moved into the shop. They are in storage and then in one of my containers. I still have tons of outboard parts, lower units, shafts, wheels, rudders, you name it, I've got it. I have salvaged quite a few boats in the last year and put in the landfill, and have tons of that stuff in my container. And as you can see up there, that top shelf is slap full of outboard parts. It's mostly Mercury and some Suzuki and a bunch of OMC Evinrude. I actually have got a 225 power head right here that I am cleaning up, about to wrap up and put for sale. It is in really good shape. It's got good compression. As you can see, the compression numbers down it. All in the high end of the spec. So yeah, that's kind of more what I'm doing right now. I do have a escort vehicle for escorting oversized loads, doing route surveys. It kind of keeps me in the industry that I was in for so long. Yeah, a lot has changed. I do have a crane out there. Was supposed to be getting another crane this week. I sold my big Duramax and bought me a nice 7.3 Ford. The Duramax was just a little too nice. And I also have, walk over here to the old area. Also bought a hydraulic boat transport trailer. She's old, she's not in great shape. She needs some welding work done to it. I've got to move this Bertram, and then she's probably gonna get in and get some work done to her. Some steel's starting to get a little rusty, needs to be replaced. But yeah, this thing's pretty badass. See my big old Ocean Sport sitting there. She's got twin Cummins in her. And you see the old Aqua Sport sitting there still wrapped up in a tarp. She is off the trailer now though. But yeah, here is my hydraulic transport trailer. The hydraulic arms go up and down and extend out, and the suspension raises and lowers so I can drop this trailer all the way on the ground. All the cross members pull out from it, so this boat sitting on blocks, I can just back right up under it and slide the cross members back in it and call it a day. Like I say, she needs some work. She needs pretty much from right there at that cross member forward, I need to rebuild. All the steel further back is in good shape. I would like to add an axle to it. I actually think I am fixing to try to build my own so I can make some changes. And these trailers are very, very expensive. Even in crappy shape, they are very expensive just because there's not a lot of them around. I am one of the only people that I am aware of that has one and uses it in my area. There's some marinas that have a couple, and a couple of boat dealers, but they're not hauling boats. They're using them to move stuff around in the marina. Haven't completely moved out of all my shit out of here. Still got a Cummins sitting there. Y'all have heard that one run. I hadn't done nothing with it. And I got a ton of parts in here. I just had to come in and get some brake fluid for the forklift because for some reason the brakes quit working. I don't see any leak, but she's out of fluid, so we'll have to figure that out. But for right now, we're gonna see if I put some fluid in it, if it gets brakes back. And we'll worry about fixing it later. Yep, So yeah, I don't know if y'all can see all the boats over there, but there's a Regal, a Wellcraft, a Bertram Baja Mar, a Loris, and the Sisu. Yeah, old 32.8 still sitting there. Runs good. But, yep. So yeah, I'm going to try to start posting on YouTube and cross-posting on my Facebook. If you want to look up the company on Facebook and catch up on content, look up on Facebook Low Country Custom Boat Works LLC, and you should be able to pull the page right up. We've got hats and t-shirts, and we do giveaways, and try to stay pretty active on social media, but I can't be active on all social media. And this video I am specifically making for you guys on YouTube, and then from here on I'm going to have to figure it out, and I'll be setting up cameras so you can watch me strip the old boats down. This is old boat that is in pretty bad shape. Boat's garbage, but lower unit, it's like brand new. The engine had great compression. There's a few little wiring issues with the engine, so it's, just to be blunt and honest, I make more money off of breaking them down and selling the parts and selling the power heads than I do if I try to sell it as a whole motor. So pretty much everything gets broken down here, and broken down and then parted out and listed on YouTube or on eBay and Facebook. And we yet to have a company page for all these parts, and I have thousands of parts right now. I have got to get on making my own website for the parts, but haven't yet. It is what it is. We will, I guess, get to that at some point. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I want to try to get this forklift going, see what's going on with it, and we'll go from there. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.